everyone. I'm out in a nice peaceful place in nature, and this beautiful lake, nice and calm and a little windier today. I have my jacket too, but I think I'm okay. As I was on my hike and getting up a sweat, getting my exercise in, moving the body, because it's always good to move the body, especially if the body's always has some density to be released, and it's good to move the body, whether you're dancing, walking briskly, hiking. I was in this area where there's a lot of like mountains to climb and rocks, and it's a really great way to exercise. And of course you're in nature, so it's amazing out here. And as I always say, and today I wanted to just talk about being yourself, being who you truly are. And if you'll find that if you bring your awareness to being your authentic self, and you're actually in the awareness of it while you're being your authentic self, you'll notice you're gonna feel you're in your what's the word? Your core essence. What am I trying to say here? Okay, so if you are doing something that makes you feel energized, or feel amazing. I'm out of words right now. It's hilarious. But if you're in your element, you're doing something that excites you, that uplifts you, that it just rocks your world. You're being in your authentic, you're being connected to who you truly are. And who we truly are is that joy and love, joie de vivre, I like to say in the French language. You're in what you love doing, and you're in the essence of it, and that is who you are, and you're feeling it, and you're in it, and you're just loving it in the moment, and you're actually in the moment of it. You're with it, you're one with it. That's what we're here for, folks. We're here to enjoy ourselves. We're here to be in the joy of living. And if of course we have ups and downs, and there is a roller coaster, and we're awakening on the planet, and there's a lot happening on the planet. However, if we're in our core frequency is doing what we love to do. That's our core frequency. Doing what you love is being your true self. So, if you're acting to please other people, if you're acting in a way that you think that other people want you to act, as opposed to how you really feel you would choose to be. Be, key word. Simply be. You're in the being of yourself, which is the true essence of you. So, and when you're aware that you are in that place of being you, being, like BEING, being, you're what we call, there's this saying or phrase that is called the flow state. When you're in the flow state, you are in your core essence. It's like source is always moving through us. okay? And when you're aware in the moment that you are in your joy and in what you love to do, and the source is flowing through you, and you're in the flow, ideas come to you. Just aha moments come to you. You're like, I'm here, I'm alive, this is wonderful. I'm so glad to be here right now in this beingness of me, myself, and I. I am joy. I am the isness of all that is. I hope I'm making sense right now. But the thing that I'm trying to convey is that when you are being authentically yourself, you're in your own joy. When you are doing something that you love. Okay, so I love hiking. I love being in nature and hiking. So as I'm here, it's like worlds open up. It's like ideas come to me. Aha moments, revelations. A lot of revelations came to me today. And I've been hiking. I guess it's been about 2 hours. And then I came here and meditated for about 25 minutes. And in the meditation, it's like, be yourself. That's what I'm going to talk about today. Be yourself. So, for the next day or two, be in the awareness of who you are being in the world. And when you're aware of, who you are being, you can notice that, am I being myself right now, or am I trying to be someone that I'm not? Am I trying so hard to, be somebody who I think others will, be, thinking that I'm this amazing person? You will notice that being yourself is so much more appreciated and acknowledged by others. It's when you see these people trying to be who they're not, they're not in their joy. They're not in their, it's like fake. So, and this isn't meant to be a judgment. It's just meant to allow for us to realize when we're acting and trying to be something that we think others are going to acknowledge. The true acknowledgement is in your authenticity. So, yeah. And being yourself it's just more fun. It's more being genuinely yourself is where the joy is. And I hope that made sense. I think that it came through in a way that you'll understand, and you'll be in the knowing of the truth of who you really are. And then when you are you're in the awareness of it, that's when you will have perhaps epiphanies or aha moments, or now I get it, or just be yourself. And I'd like to bring through a little bit of light language to assist us in being ourselves, because we do wear a lot of hats, and we do come out depending on who we're with, if we're with family members or if we're, at work or we're, out and just socializing, if you're not truly being who you truly are, you're not living. You're not living your living life the way life is meant to be lived in your authentic, true essence. Your core frequency is being you and doing what you love. And let's bring through some light language, whether it's through the voice and through body movements, to bring in more of allowing ourselves to be who we are, to be our true, authentic selves. And with that, I'm sitting under a beautiful pine tree. And like I've said before, I love pine trees. I love pine cones. I have a beautiful pine cone tattoo right here. And yeah. Pine cones are something that I've loved for a very long time. I think a big reason why I do love pine cones, or I know, is that's where the name for our pineal our pineal gland is in the middle of our brain, and you can study the pineal gland if you'd like to look into it, but it's a very important gland in our energy field, and it is an amazing gland, and you might want to study it for yourself. And from here, I'm going to bring through some light language. Being my authentic self, allowing source to flow through me. I allow it to flow through me, and I trust the divine. If you'd like, you can place your hands on your heart, and you can set an intention to open your heart. And as we open our heart, we allow ourselves to be led by our heart, which is our true self, right? Because the heart knows. So you can place your hands on your heart if you wish, or just sit quietly somewhere and receive. saying the high-pitched sounds, just pay attention when you hear them, to see or feel. Namaste, my friends. Be yourself. Love yourself. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is.